Oh, God, here's another one. Who sent this to me? Another Catholic bishop in Illinois has warned his parishioners that this one's in, Bishop David Ricken of the Green Bay, Wisconsin diocese sent this email to his congregation, and it's dated the 24th. What is that, 2 days ago? The Bishop of Green Bay. Dear brothers and sisters in Christ. Oh, another one! If you vote Obama, you will be condemned to fiery hell. Well, I got to share this with you. I'll tell you what, the Catholic Church just keeps doing this. They just keep doing this, don't they? And if anybody tries to tell them, hey, listen, you're not allowed to do that and retain your tax-free status, then they start screaming persecution. You notice that? It's not just the Catholics, but the Catholics and the Protestants. Every time they cross that line and start giving their finger to the U.S. Constitution, and they're warned to stop, they start screaming and yelping and vomiting their religious bigotry line. Let me tell you about this bishop when we come back. God. Now, very quickly here to dear brothers and sisters. Oh yeah, the bishop of Green Bay Diocese, David Ricken. I'm not going to share the whole letter with you because it's just vile. Dear brothers and sisters in Christ, an important moment. It is almost time to vote and to make our choice for president and other political office, both local and national. You've often heard it said that this is a turning point in our country's history, and I could not agree more. Really? The church is not a political organism. But as you hopefully have learned in the U.S. Bishop's Faithful Citizenship material, right? The U.S. Bishop's Faithful Citizenship material, which we have made widely available to you in the parishes in the Compass and online. The church has the responsibility to speak out regarding more moral issues, like what? Pedophilia? About raping little boys and girls? We have a responsibility to speak out regarding moral issues, especially on those issues that impact the, quote, common good and the, quote, dignity of the human person. I guess 8-year-old boys and girls don't have dignity, do they, Bishop, huh? You creepy bastard. I would like to review some of the principles to keep in mind as you approach the voting booth to complete your ballot. The first is the set of non-negotiables. Non-negotiables. Non-negotiables? These are the areas that are, quote, intrinsically evil, end quote, and cannot be supported by anyone who is a believer in God or the common good or the dignity of the human person. They are 1. Abortion, 2. Euthanasia, 3. Embryonic stem cell research, 4. Human cloning, 5. Homosexual marriage. Intrinsically evil? If you believe that gay folk have a right to make a goddamn contract. You know, this is the thing. I'd like to grab this bishop by his robes and talk to him up close and personal. You thought I was going to say something nasty, didn't you? I just like to talk to him up close and personal. I like to ask him how many little boys he's buggered or how many priests he's covered for who have buggered little boys and little girls. Intrinsically evil, homosexual marriage. Intrinsically evil, euthanasia. Really? You filthy old bastard, you. He repeats himself. These are intrinsically evil. Quote, a well-formed Christian conscience does not permit one to vote for a political program that contradicts fundamental contents of faith and morals, end quote. Intrinsically evil actions are those which have an evil object. Homosexual marriage has an evil object? You sorry son of a bitch. In other words, an act is evil by its very nature, and to choose an action of this type puts one in grave moral danger. But what does this have to do with the election? Some candidates in one party have even chosen some of these as their parties or their personal political platform. To vote for someone in favor of these positions means that you could be morally complicit with these choices, which are intrinsically evil. This could put your own soul in jeopardy. Wow, man. Really? Human cloning? What about the woman who gives birth to identical twins? Her body performed human cloning. Homosexual marriage? There is no such thing.
Open the door.
There's only marriage, you half-wit.
Open the door when they come.
You're the ones who have subdivided it.
Don't you wanna be?
Thanks to Philip who sent me this, I guess, thanks. So, the Bishop of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Another sick, sorry, perverted bastard who has no business being around children.
When they ask you to, it's the affair.